everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome one and all to this very large pile of silver, which are the results of the very big box which we unboxed here on my channel a couple of days ago from the European Mint as part of the big giant group order. Now, if you're new to my channel and you haven't seen any of these type of unboxings before, all of this silver is not mine. This is all purchased on behalf of people on the Silver Forum, and we then distribute all of this out to them, helps save on shipping costs, means that we don't have to buy from UK dealers and pay horrible sales tax of 20%. So overall, people get really, really good deals on their silver. The downside is you just have to wait a little bit. So thank you to all of you out there on the Silver Forum who have been very diligently waiting all this time for this giant pile of silver to come your way. Indeed, a lot of you who are watching this over on the Silver Forum, you've probably already received your packages because we film these videos in advance, get it all done, shipped out within 24 hours, and then we share the wondrous videos of giant piles of silver. And this particular video that I always do with these unboxings is, I think, my favourite. It's really good to see everything that's been ordered. Now, in fact, we don't have everything out here on the table, because it just wouldn't fit. It really wouldn't. We've still got another parcel to basically process, and in that parcel there's going to be, I think, something like 31 Queen's Beast 10-ounce unicorns. So whilst we've got all of these big 10-ounce coins over here, we've got 9 Griffins stacked up and 6 Valiants and 10 Kookaburras and these very cool coins here. We'll go through a little bit more about all of these and give you a bit of an overview as we go. But we've got a few more boxes to process, and we'll be sharing a very cool video, I think, with the whole table covered in unicorns and wondrous other things. So make sure you stick around and catch that. So we haven't got everything out on the table because there's too much silver, if there is such a thing as too much silver. But if you are interested in finding out what we have ordered, what is popular, what is not popular, here is a overview. I'm not going to read everything through. It's sorted by individual quantity, not by weights. Obviously, if you had just by weight, the sheer most popular item would be the 10-ounce Queen's Beast unicorn, as there's 31 of them, I believe. Yep, we can see there 31 10-ounce Queen's Beast unicorns. So when they come, that's the most popular item, Queen's Beasts. And as you can see at the top here, we've got 5 of the top 6 are all UK. In fact, top 7, 6 of the top 7 are all UK silver coins. And of course, my favourite of all, the bloody Krugerrand, which I know a lot of you from the previous group order were really keen on getting, and finally we have managed to be able to include them this time. So it's really interesting to see that coins like the Queen's Beast series, these 2-ounce Queen's Beast unicorns, bulls, and we've got falcons, the brand new falcons, they have been incredibly popular as part of these group orders. Silver Forum members really loving those coins. Of course, they have the capital gains tax exemption status, as do the big 10-ounce coins as well. So they are doubling up on being incredibly beautiful and lovely coins, which are fantastic to collect. When you have the full set of them, they are going to look pretty amazing indeed. But once you've got a pretty set, the other really good thing is that they are, of course, capital gains exempt. So people are getting a double whammy with these. And we've seen the premiums growing hugely on the first releases, the Lion, the Griffin, and now the Dragon is starting to peak up a little bit as well. You'll notice that those aren't represented here. That's because they are starting to get quite expensive, like I said, and people are not necessarily wanting to buy them. You can still get these 3 types of Queen's Beast coins for very, very competitive prices. It's some of the cheapest UK bullion that you can get out of there. Talking of cheap UK bullion though, Britannias are collectively the most popular. So whilst the Queen's Beast unicorn, if we go back to our list, the Queen's Beast unicorn did have the most individual ounces ordered. When you combine the 2017, 2018, and in fact 2019 Britannia, which is 7th on the list down here, 63 coins of that to be ordered, and that's going to be in one of the other boxes. Combine all of that, we've got pretty much close to a monster box, which is pretty impressive. So Britannia is again capital gains exempt, so us here in the UK, we are loving our Britannias, and whether they are brand new 2018s, and we've got, so the 2018s are all underneath here. So this is the pile that keeps on giving, I like to think, because it's very, very big and there's so many things to get through. So we've got 6 full tubes of 2018s here, got 9 full tubes of 2017, some random years on top, and boy oh boy is it pretty special indeed. Now, what else is popular? We've got all of the Oriental Border Britannias. In my opinion, these are picks of the year. They are performing incredibly well. And I've been selling some of these on eBay, and they've been doing incredibly well on eBay. So they are proving to be popular, not just with the kind of Silver Forum community and general UK stackers, but they're growing in premium. They're being really sought after as that kind of coin to have for 2018. So I feel like I'm a bit justified by earlier in the year when I first saw it saying that is the coin to watch for this year, because it is starting to do incredibly well. 10-ounce kookaburras have been popular this time. 6 of them. These are the 2018 version, which are very pretty indeed. I've loved these, and I have had a couple of these pass through the Backyard Bullion household. They are very nice. I love the moon on this. It's just an incredibly attractive design and coin. Some people didn't like the moon on it. They felt it was a little bit like a golf ball, but I quite like it. I think it looks really good. And we have a couple of other big coins, and what's really interesting is, like this coin, for example, I know that the person who bought this coin was inspired to do that by the previous group order, because somebody else bought one of these, and I have to say they're absolutely glorious, these multi-leaf maples, and they look so pretty. They're sort of really 3D. We might well feature this on a rapid fire in Focus Friday, which will be coming up very soon. So if you're not familiar with Rapid Fire in Focus Friday, we get a whole bunch of coins and go through them very quickly, up close to the camera, focus on them, make sure we can see them. Mrs. Backyard Bullion joins in as well, and we have a bit of a riot. So we've got some very cool coins like these colorized gold gilded pandas, or we've got one with Mao Zedong and Li Jingbao, I think is the president at the moment. We've also even got a Chinese lucky cat. So lots of interesting stuff being picked up from the European Mint. One of my favourites, though, has to be this ruthenium-plated 30th anniversary gold-gilded silver maple leaf, which is very cool indeed, and we'll be featuring that on an In Focus Friday, I have no doubt. And we've got some other proof coins coming from the European Mint, the toucans. So those have been very popular. I think that the European Mint is pretty much sold out of those now, or if they aren't quite sold out, there's not very many left, but I featured them on my channel a couple of weeks ago, and those are very cool. I like those coins a lot. Oh, what else have we got? We've got a good representation, actually, of all of the different mints. So, obviously, the Royal Mint's most populated here with all of the different coins, but we've got stuff from the Perth Mint, we've got the Dragon Bars, so we've got, 4 boxes nearly, 4 tubes nearly. We can open one of them and have a quick peek. Of these Dragon Bars, they are always popular, and in fact, what we had as well, I haven't got them all on the table because we just haven't got enough room, but we've also got loads of capsules for these. So one thing that I absolutely hate about these, I love these bars, they are fantastic, but the bars in the tube are an absolute nightmare. So when we are processing these, often people have bought 1, maybe 2 of these, and we have to get them in and out of the tubes. It's a nightmare. They're very tightly snug in there, and they don't sit on top of each other perfectly well. So it's a real nightmare. So a lot of people have been buying capsules for them, but they have been proved to be incredibly popular. One thing which I've seen for the first time up close are the Canadian Superman coins. Now these actually are some of the cheapest silver coins that one could buy from the European Mint, which is pretty cool really when you think about it, because they are very attractive looking. And if you're a fan of that genre, if you're a fan of Superman, why not have it slapped on the front of your Canadian maple leaf? Hopefully it won't get all milky, but yeah. So there's a whole roll and a little bit more of those as well. We've got some 2018 kangaroos. Those are very popular. Perth Mint coins just are synonymous with quality, as we all know. We've got some of the koalas, various different years of koalas represented down here, as well as the brand new 2019 kookaburra, and that's very pretty. I'm looking forward to seeing this coin when it comes in its 10-ounce form, because we've got the 10-ounce 2018 kookaburras, but I think this one will look really good, all blown up and big on a giant coin. So that's going to be exciting when that one comes out. But that's the small 1-ounce version. We have then got in this pile of plastic over here, just basically generic coins. There's a few privy marked coins, nice fun things like the maple leaves with different privy marks on. So there are some interesting things floating around this pile. But in general, we're looking at random year Philharmonics. We've got a couple of backdated kangaroos. We have actually got nestled under here a couple or three more of the St. Helena trade dollars, which are very, very popular. Lots of people were picking those up on the Silver Forum. They are very pretty indeed, I have to say. I do like them. So lots going on. We've even got some American Silver Eagles, as you can see here, and there's some backdated random years, which incidentally came supplied in capsules, which is actually very good. You don't often see that from dealers, you know, just random year coins actually supplied in capsules, so that's always a bonus. One of my favourite coins, though, in this whole batch has to be this 5-ounce Nui Double Dragon. And there's a 1-ounce version of this coin floating around out there. I think there's a couple actually in this pile. But it's something I picked up just to feature on InFocus Friday, and I really enjoyed it. But the 5-ounce version, just look at that, really good. I'm going to try and get this one included in the rapid fire InFocus Friday that we do, but there's an awful lot of coins to choose from, so hopefully we can squeeze it in. But that's really, really, very cool indeed. And another personal favourite of mine out of this entire batch is the 10-ounce Valiant from the Royal Mint. This is cool. I have to say, the Royal Mint, they can do some bad things as well, and I haven't really talked about it, but we've got the dead and dying pig here, which is awful. I really hate this pig. We'll probably do a video on that at some point, but the Royal Mint have certainly picked up their game when it comes to the big pieces, and this 10-ounce Valiant is just incredible. Absolutely adore it. It's one of my favourite chunky rounds, or coins in fact, because it is a coin, that we've seen come out from the Royal Mint recently. Love it. So lots going on in this order. We now have the fun task. So this is all the fun bit for me. I love unboxing it all, making a mess, showing all the shiny stuff out here on the table. But now comes the arduous part of the whole process, which is dissecting all of this giant pile of silver, as well as the other boxes that we've still got to process, and put them all into individual parcels for all of you guys out there on the Silver Forum who have been purchasing all of this silver. So that's what we've got to do now. I hope it'll all go smoothly, and well, it usually does. We are very well organised by Mrs. Backyard Bullion. She does an incredible job at making sure that we have all the right coins in all the right boxes, and also that we have all the right boxes pre-made and all of the right wrapping paper pre-cut and all of that. So lots to do, and Mrs. Backyard Bullion is waiting in the wings to step in and take over. So that is the group order. As I said, there is a couple more exciting things to share with you guys in the future. The 31 10-ounce unicorns will be the most exciting thing, I think, to come, and we'll be sharing that video with you guys very soon. And so if you want to see it, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and then hit the alarm bell if you'd like to get a notification when that video goes live. Otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, please put a thumbs up on it. I mean, who doesn't like this giant pile of silver? It is amazing. So put a thumbs up on and share it around on your social media. That would be very helpful indeed. If you're interested in purchasing some silver from the European Mint, there's a link down in the description below to their website where you can go and view what they are all about. Otherwise, that is all I have to say. A massive thank you to you all for watching. A massive thank you to all of you on the Silver Forum for joining in. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.